In this series, I bought a failing construction company with the dream of building a profitable business from scratch. Will I be able to do it or will I go broke? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Concrete series. Right now we're just trying to get this field cleaned up so we don't get a fine from the city. They're supposed to be coming by tomorrow to check everything out, make sure we got it done good. I'm hoping I can get this done within an hour because the guys should be done at that job we just finished up. They had some stuff to clean up and try to fix up the topsoil. But after that we got another job to go to. We're going to try to get it formed up and it's a really big job, guys. I can't wait to get it started. I'm so glad I bought this mower attachment for the skid steer because if I had to do that field with my push mower and machetes, it would have took forever. Oh, I just got a text from Dino. That's good news. They got that job done, so I'm going to send them the address of the next job so they can head up there. Now, they're not going to be able to do too much until me and Big J get there with the skid steer, but there's some stuff they can move just to make it a little bit easier when we do get there. And finally I got this done. It took me an hour and a half to do around the fence. It was a bit more tricky, but we got it done. If you guys are enjoying the Concrete series and would like to see it continue, smash like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Alright, so I got the skid steer put on the trailer. Big J's going to chain it down and I'm going to head to the job and get everything marked out so when Big J gets there with the skid steer, we can start digging right away. I got about a 15-minute drive, so I'll see you guys when I get there. And just like that, I'm to the job site, so we need to find somewhere to park out of the way. I think up here should be good, just gotta watch out for the mailbox. Guys, this job here is massive. We're gonna have to break it up into 3 different pours. The first bit is the driveway. As you could tell, it's not in very good shape, so we're gonna replace that, put a walkway down here to a brand new patio. Back here, that's gonna be a 12 by 16, but we're not gonna do the groundwork for that until tomorrow. About time Big J got here, me and him left the same time at the shop, and he was 30 minutes late. I'm just gonna unload the skid steer. We need the buster put on, so we're gonna put the bucket up by the form truck, come back, get the buster. We need to get this driveway out. I don't think it's reinforced because, guys, just look at it. It's cracked up really bad, so I should be able to do this pretty quick. I was gonna order concrete for today, but by the time we get this driveway set up, I think it might be just a little bit too late, so we're gonna book it for 9 a.m. tomorrow. And now for the moment of truth. Will this concrete be easy to bust out? I sure hope so because I want to make sure we can get this job done quick. We have a very tight schedule, so we need to get jobs done within a day or two and move on to the next. So if I can't get this driveway poured by tomorrow and get everything framed out on the back and pour that the following day, that's going to put us behind. Anyways, it's been an hour. We got the driveway busted and guys, it wasn't reinforced. Wait a minute, is he sleeping in the truck again? Oh, come on, Big J. I think this is probably one of the worst driveways I have ever seen, guys. It was done so bad. It was poured on topsoil, and in some spots there was 2 inches of concrete, and in others there was 12. And the homeowner told me he got this driveway done about 4 years ago. And that's why you don't cheap out on your driveway, because it just don't last. I told him not to worry because we're probably the best around, and we're going to do it right. So we're going to dig out all the concrete, dig down a bit, and put a proper base in of gravel. Mistakes were made, guys. I just took out his mailbox. Now I guess we're gonna have to put a new one back in. I was trying to get this done quick so I could send Jay over to get some gravel, and yeah, I sent it a little bit too hard. Easy money. So I get the subgrade ready for some gravel. That's if Big J will ever leave and go get some. What are you doing? Go get some. What is he doing? Jay, go. Oh, he was asleep again. I know it. There we go. I'm just gonna hammer in the last pin. Okay, everything looks good. This one here was a bit tricky to set the forms up because the house is lower than the road. So I had to make sure we can get the water to run to the left side of the property. Since Big J's still not here, I'm going to set a couple more pins. There we go. The last pin is put in. Okay, so we get the last form put up, guys. It didn't take too long, but I could hear the dump truck. So let's get out and show them where to dump. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're starting to hit the form. Anyway, just keep dumping. That don't look like enough gravel. I'm hoping it is. He's going to have to run back tomorrow to get more for the walkway and the patio. But let's try to get this spread out. I want to get everything ready so when we come here tomorrow morning, we don't have anything to do and we can just pour the concrete. And that would be probably a first for us because we're never ready. Guys, where's the string line? Eric, go grab it. I told you guys, we're never ready. Watch out, Dino. Okay, guys, spread it out. Eric, we're not doing the walkway today. Why are you back there? And finally we got the grading done. It took us about 30 minutes to do, so everything is ready for concrete tomorrow. I'm just going to park this on the side of the road because we will need it for the patio. Let's see if I can get this mailbox out of the way. Oh, I almost forgot to measure for concrete. So come over here, Eric, grab the measuring tape. Concrete's ordered, so we got 12 yards coming tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I told the guys to just meet me at the job site. Good morning, everyone. It's 6 a.m. I'm at the house because the job's not that far away from my house, so I didn't really need to go to the shop. The guys are going to meet me there. Now, I am going to go to Quick Trip, grab a coffee, and I'm thinking about going to seal that property we did yesterday before we go and pour concrete. But there is one problem. I've been looking at the weather radar, and it looks like we're supposed to be getting rain today. I'm hoping it's going to miss us. It's too early to tell right now, but if it do, that could be a big problem because it's going to be a lot. Yeah, I don't like the look of those clouds. Hopefully I can get this sealed and it can set before anything bad happens. Because we already had problems at this property, we had to redo the whole patio. And if I seal it and it starts to rain, you're going to see every raindrop. It's just not going to look good. And it's hard to get the sealer off after you put it on. It's going to take me at least 6 hours to do. Alright, so I'm just pulling up to the job we did yesterday. And guys, I've been checking the weather radar and so far it looks like it might miss us according to the radar. What in the heck? The guys left a lumpus here. I told them to pick that up, so they're gonna have to come back here later and grab that. It's gonna be a lot harder now because it's dry. Why would they leave that there? Oh, I really don't like the look of those clouds. They're really dark, but it's too late to turn around now. I got over half of this patio sealed. Oh, please don't let it rain. Just gonna spray a little bit more here. Okay, I think we got this. And we lucked out, guys. It didn't rain. I think we might be in the clear. So I'm going to put this away. And usually this is my favorite time because we get paid. But we're not getting paid on this job because we had to redo it. You gotta be kidding me. As soon as I put the sealer can away, it started to rain, guys. This ain't good. I'm hoping it was cured enough that the rain won't really affect it. But I got a feeling we're going to have to come back and get the chemicals and pressure washer and just redo this. Oh, not again. Well, that's another screw up by us for that homeowner. He's definitely going to be mad. But what can I say? It is my fault. I took the gamble and I lost. So now I got to go back over there one day of the week. I'm probably going to have to do it on the weekend so I can catch up because we're falling behind. Anyway, I'm going to take the power buggy off because the guys have been here for an hour and I guess they're afraid of the water because they didn't do anything. We got to get everything ready. Concrete's coming in an hour, and guys, if the rain don't stop, we might have to push it back a bit because the ground's getting pretty wet. I don't like to pour when it's like this because we got to throw plastic over it and it's just so hard to finish. So hopefully the rain stops soon, but until then we're gonna clean everything up and hope for the best. Yeah, things aren't looking too good, guys, so I made the call. We're going to delay concrete by an hour. We're going to put it as 10 for now, and hopefully the rain stops. Yes, I think that was a good call, guys, because it stopped raining about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully stuff can dry up. It's 10 o'clock, so the concrete truck should be here any minute. I just got to make sure this ground's not too wet. There's nothing we can really do at this point. It is pretty wet. Oh, do you guys hear that? Concrete's here, guys, get everything ready. The ground did dry up a little bit more, but this is going to delay us a little bit for finishing because the concrete is going to suck up the water and make the top wet, so it's going to take a little bit longer to cure, but that's okay. Anyway, we still got a little bit of time before the concrete truck's ready to start pouring, so I'm going to mark out all the joints. Just going to mark out the last joint. Okay, right there should be good. Now, it did take me a little bit longer to mark these joints out because the math wasn't mathing at first, but I got it pretty good now. I'm hoping anyway. I ended up getting the concrete a little bit stiff because where we had all that rain earlier, the ground's wet and the concrete's going to soak it up. So I want to make sure we're not here too late finishing this. I'm just hoping it wasn't a bad idea because the sun's out now and if it starts to pop and we lose it, that's not going to be good. I'm going to stay on the buggy for now until we can get a couple loads of concrete on the ground. And then I'm going to go on the strike off with the guys because the pitch right here is really tricky because we got to make sure all the water runs to the left side of the property where the house is lower than the road. Normally when we do driveways, we get the water to run to the road, but that's not the case for this job because it's 8 inches lower than the road. It just won't work out. So I think I got the pitch right. I sure hope so, or the water's just gonna go back to the house. No, don't go off the top of the form. You see that line I got there? Yeah, go from that. We gotta make sure the pitch is right, guys. Okay, that looks good. Good job, Eric. Well, it's been a few hours, but we finally got all the concrete down. So I'm gonna clean the buggy while the guys pick up the tools and hopefully we can get on this very soon and finish it. Alright, so we got all the tools picked up and the concrete truck is gone. I'm just going to check this driveway to see if it's ready to be finished. Oh, that's still pretty wet, just like I thought. The water's coming up from the ground into the concrete. So we probably got 45 minutes before we can hop on and try to finish this. So we're going to go down and grab some food. And we're going to go somewhere a little bit different today. So Dino seen a KFC food truck. Yeah, he was right. There it is, the KFC food truck. So this is different. Oh, the lines are pretty long. Hopefully we can get this food and be back before 45 minutes or we're in trouble. What do I want? I don't want that. That's too much food. Oh, that looks like a good deal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. Can I get the 2-piece chicken combo? Holy smokes, $25? Okay, well, thank you for the food. That's expensive, guys. Hopefully it's good. Oh yeah, that was definitely worth $25, guys. Oh, the food was so good. I'm stuffed. I don't even know if I want to go back to work, but we got to. Yeah, the concrete's starting to set a little bit faster than we thought. I guess we're in direct sunlight. So I'm going to hop on, help the guys get this smoothed out. Just going to smooth this corner out here. Okay, I think the guys should be able to handle the rest by themselves. Eric, Dino, you guys are going to have to do the rest yourself because I got to broom this. It's getting pretty stiff. The homeowner wants a simple crisscross applesauce pattern, so that's what we're going to do. And it shouldn't take me too long to do if it's not hard. Oh, this is probably gonna be tough. Easy money. So we got this driveway done, and guys, it was probably one of the easier ones we did in a little bit. I don't want to jinx it, but it went pretty well. Since we got this job done, I'm gonna head over to the one I sealed earlier. I gotta check on it, guys. I'm nervous. I'm hoping it turned out good. How much garbage do we make? Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing today, that job we started yesterday, since it's pretty close to my house, I waited a little bit longer. But I got a call from Big J and the dump truck won't start, and that's a big problem because we needed to dig out for the patio. I just can't believe this is happening today. We need this dump truck, and that's why I need to buy a second one. Okay, let's fire this up. So it do start up, but it don't stay going. What could be wrong? I think it's not getting the fuel right, but I'm no mechanic, so I only know how to do the basic stuff. So maybe the gauge isn't working. We'll check the fuel tank. No, we got fuel. Yeah, so I'm going to have to call a mechanic and get him to look at this, but this is probably the worst time for the dump truck to go down. So that means Big J's going to have to come with me. I do have to do a couple things with that patio job we did the other day. You know how it started raining after I put the sealer on? Well, it didn't turn out too good, so I got to get a pressure washer and try to get that cleaned up. But if you guys are enjoying the concrete series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Alright guys, I just pulled up to our local dealership. I called them and told them I need a fan and a pressure washer. Yeah, this is definitely what I need, but it do look expensive, so I'm gonna go inside and see if we can get it for a better price. Well, he took $200 off, so we paid $4,500. It's still pretty expensive, but I will use this stuff for the shop. Okay, so we got everything put in the truck. We're going to head over to that job and see if we can get it done. We do have concrete ordered. I might have to push it back. I got to see if the guys can get everything formed up for that walkway. And me and Big J are just pulling up to the job. I can't believe how much trouble we've been having with this patio. I'm hoping I can get everything good today that we don't need to come out here anymore. Before I haul off the pressure washer, I got to check this out. Oh yeah, that is definitely bad. You can see every raindrop that hit it. That was my fault. I shouldn't have tried to seal it with the rain coming. So we're gonna grab the pressure washer, try to get that cleaned up. I'm hoping it comes off with just the pressure washer. If not, I gotta run back to the shop and get some chemicals, and it's just gonna take a lot longer. And now for the moment of truth. Will it come off? Wow guys, it's coming off pretty easy. I'm kind of glad because if we had to go get the chemicals, I would have been here for at least 3 hours trying to get this off. This is probably the only time I'm glad my work wasn't good. So I've been doing this for close to 20 minutes now guys, and we pretty much got over half of it done. And if the rest of this comes off as easy as this stuff right here, it should only take us about 20 more minutes to do. And I'm going to call Eric after I get this done and see if they're ready for concrete or if I got to delay it. And for the last little bit, okay, there we go. Just gotta clean up this edge. Okay, I think that should be good enough, guys. The patio's still too wet to seal, so I'm gonna grab the fan. That's why I bought it, to help out with jobs like this. We're gonna hook it up, and hopefully within 15 minutes, we're able to seal this patio. But I just realized something. Where is Big J? I didn't see him in the last 20 minutes. I bet you he's in the truck asleep. I'm just gonna plug this extension cord in. Hopefully we get power. Okay, yes we do. While the fan is drying up the patio, I'm going to pick up the pressure washer, but I think this should have no problem drying this whole area. That way we can seal it within 20 minutes. Guys, this got so much power. Oh no, it's blowing me away. No, I'm just joking. It's not that strong. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes and the patio looks dry enough for us to seal it. So we're going to start over here and let that other corner dry out a little bit. But overall, we should be able to do this and we should have no problem this time. I made a few phone calls while I was waiting for this to dry. So I called Eric and they're ready for concrete. So that should be there at 9 a.m. And I called a mechanic. He's going to come out and look at our truck, but that won't be till later. Which is not good because we still need to dig out for the patio at the job the guys are at. So I gotta try to find a way to get the skid steer brought up there. But on the plus side, we finally got this job done and I'm hoping we never gotta come back here unless he wants more work done. We lost so much money doing this patio, but I had to make sure the customer was happy. Just gonna put in the code. Okay, there we go. Sometimes this door don't work, so I'm glad it is right now. I'm gonna put the pressure washer and the fan in there. I do have to do a couple things before we head up to the job with the guys. So I got some good news. I was talking to the builder and the city. So as of right now, we're approved to put a pond in. Not the building yet, but at least we're starting something. So before me and Big J head out, we're gonna go outside the fence, measure that up so within a couple days the builder can come over and start digging it for the pond. Okay, so I got that done. I'm gonna go grab the spray paint and my measuring tape. Oh, that's not good. So this is our last can of spray paint. After we get this done, I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and grab some more. I'm just hoping there's enough in this can to get this marked out. So after going over the plans that was approved by the city, we need to be at least 30 feet from the road. So I'm going to mark right here. Okay, Big J, go to that mark. You see it? Okay, hold the tape there. Are you there? Okay, let me just mark this. There we go. Okay, Big J, come up here. I need to go out 40 feet from that line. I'm just going to hammer in this last pin. Okay, so we got everything marked out. This is how big the pond is going to be. I think it's going to be a good size. I am pretty limited on room because I do want to put a building over there. Anyway, that should be good enough for the builders to come in and start digging. So I'm going to head up to the job and help the guys out. We got to try to get the skid steer brought up there and I got to find out how. I'm just pulling up to the job now and I can see the guys got all the concrete poured and it looks like they got it finished. So they did a really good job today by the looks of it from here. We do have concrete scheduled for 12, so we need to get the skid steer brought up here, and I think the only way is to use the form truck. So we're going to take the power buggy off. I don't know why they put it back on. I mean, they just used it. But before I leave with the form truck, I got to see if they got everything they need off it. But check this out. Wow, they did a really good job on this sidewalk, guys. They're really starting to redeem themselves from that patio. Hey guys, you got everything you need off the form truck? Because me and Big J are heading back to the shop. Okay, you're good? It shouldn't take us too long to grab this skid steer. The shop's not too far away from this area. We do have concrete for 12, so we need to get back. I do have to call another company to see if they can bring some gravel up, so I better hurry. Yeah guys, I just made up my mind. I'm definitely going to get a second dump truck, so this don't happen again. This is way too much trouble. It's so hard to get gravel lined up. I did get a truck to come bring us some later on today. I had to call at least 4 places before I could find a dump truck that was available to bring gravel before lunch. And guys, that's not good. I'm gonna go on Marketplace later and see if we can find a dump truck. It don't need to be the newest or the best dump truck. I just need something in case this happens again. Well, that's not going anywhere and I better hurry up and get back to the job. Concrete's coming at 12 and I don't want to delay it because we probably won't get it today. So I'll see you guys at the job site. Alright, so I just got back to the job and the gravel's here, which is good. And the guys laid out the board so we can go back there without tearing up the lawn. It looks a little bumpy, so I didn't want to take too much gravel for the first load. Here we go. Yep, just like I thought. It's pretty bumpy. Oh, this is rough, guys. Just going to spread this here. We need about 4 inches of gravel for a good base. The guys are going to rake that out while I go grab some more. Yeah, we're definitely running out of time, guys. We got 35 minutes before concrete gets here, and we don't have all the grading done. And we got that done, guys. I really don't like rushing, but it seems like that's a pattern for us. Everything is last minute. Just going to hammer in this last pin. Guys, it's 12 o'clock. We're right down to the last minute. Okay, so all the forms are done. We need to put up plastic. Eric, grab the plastic, guys. Come on, the concrete's gonna be here any minute. Oh, I should probably move the skids here. I just got a call from the mechanic, so he's able to go over there within an hour. So hopefully he can figure out what's wrong with our dump truck so we can use it tomorrow. I'm hoping it's nothing major where we're gonna have to order parts, but it probably is. Concrete's here, guys. Come on, get the tools ready. We need to strike off. Guys, you know this stuff. We use it every time. Oh, look, it's Joe. At least we got a good driver for today. Yeah, that's pretty stiff. Joe, can you put in 4 gallons? Okay, thank you. I only got him to fill it up halfway because it's pretty rough right here. I don't want concrete going over the lawn. Here goes the first load, guys. We're going to start in this corner over here. Yes, Eric, over here. Oh, guys, this is so rough. I'm not doing this too much more. I'm going to get Big J to hop on and do the rest. This is brutal. Come on, Carl, grab the strike off, guys. You can start doing this. We got enough concrete down. Yeah, the power buggy was just way too rough, so Big J's on it right now. Me and Carl are doing a strike off. You see that line right there? Yeah, you got to go to that one. Why? That's for the pitch, remember? The water got to go away from the house, not towards it, Carl. You know that. Well, that didn't take too long to do. We did that in under a half hour, guys. We got all the concrete down. The concrete started to set a little bit faster than we thought, so the guys had to jump on and do the final finish. I'm just getting everything cleaned up. Then I'm gonna go grab my sealer because I can seal the driveway and the walkway they did earlier, and hopefully by then they're ready for the broom finish on the patio. I just checked the forecast just to make sure we're not getting any rain. I don't want to repeat of last time, and it's supposed to be sunny for the rest of the day, so we should have no problem with this sealer not going on. Oh, ow, that hurt so bad, guys. I tripped over the strike off, and I can't blame anyone because I put it there when I was cleaning it. I'm just glad no one's seen it. And just like that, we got all the sealer done, well, besides the patio. I'm just gonna put the power buggy away and all the tools, then I'm gonna head out, guys, because I got somewhere to go. I was looking for a dump truck on Marketplace, but I stumbled across something else that we really need, and it should save this company a lot of money and time. So you know how every morning I'm waiting for the guys to bring the form truck to the job because they're stopping at the gas station. They always got to use the bathroom. So I found a porta potty, guys. I'm going to try to figure out a way to put it on the trailer. That's if it's in good shape and we can get it for a good price. But we just rolled up and check it out, guys. It looks pretty much brand new. Okay, yeah, this will definitely work. I gotta find a way to get it on the trailer without it taking up too much space. So you come in here, it needs to be cleaned out a little bit, but besides that, it's in really good shape. I'm gonna go see if we can get it for a better price. Hopefully we can because it's kind of expensive. He wanted $600 for it, but we got it for $550. I mean, a deal's a deal. We're going to try to load this up. I'm hoping it's not too heavy because he said he's not going to help me lift it up, and it looks like there's a little bit of stuff in the bottom. Oh, here goes nothing. Okay, we got it up. I'm just hoping it don't tip back. I really don't want poo on me. Okay, we got him back to the truck. So before we do anything, we're going to head back to the shop, try to clean it out a bit. Oh look, the company brought their excavator out to dig the pond, so they should be starting to dig that within a day or two. They're just waiting for a couple more permits from the city, and that's another reason I needed a porta potty because they need one on site. In our shop, the bathroom in it is not hooked up yet because we still got to get a final inspection on the property. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Concrete series. We're just on our way to the job we finished up yesterday. I gotta go seal the patio. It's gotta be one of my favorite jobs we did so far, and the guys really killed it. They did amazing work and I'm pretty proud of them. As of right now, we only got one job to do today, and the guys are gone over to do the groundwork, which is going to be really hard because we still got a problem. Our dump truck is broke. It's going to be another week before we get it fixed. And with the type of work we do, we need a dump truck for every job. And if I gotta hire it out every time, guys, that's gonna cost a lot of money. So I went on Marketplace and the selection, yeah, there's not too many, but I think I found one that might work as a backup. I'm just gonna put the sprayer away. Okay, that's another job done. We're gonna leave the cones out because you can't park in the driveway for another 5 days. Easy money. So we made $45,000 off this job. We did fix the mailbox, don't you worry, guys. We make sure everything looks good when we leave, especially if we destroy it. But before I go to the next job and help the guys out, I need to go back to the shop and do some paperwork. Wow, I'm so excited, guys. The pond is getting dug out now. They got a couple more days of digging. Alright, so after talking to the excavator operator, they still gotta dig for the overflow. They gotta put the liner in, and the city gotta come out and inspect it before they can fill it with water. There we go. I'm just going to send the last email. Okay, guys, so we got all the paperwork done. I did speak to the guy that's selling the dump truck, so we're going to go over and have a look at that. And I think we can get it for a good price. Now, he is a farmer, but he's looking to get rid of this dump truck he got. He just don't use it enough. But if you guys are enjoying the concrete series and would like to see it continue, smash like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and we're on track to get to 5,000 by the end of September. And after driving for 10 minutes, we're finally pulling up to the property. So before I go knock on the door and see what kind of deal we can get, I'm going to check out the dump truck. He said it's in his machine shop he got back here. Okay, there it is. I mean, it's not the biggest dump truck, it's not the newest, but I think it will do as a backup. Everything looks good. He did take care of it, as you could tell. Oh, I gotta be careful I don't fall through that. You know what? Maybe I should go down there, check out the transmission, the brakes, make sure everything looks good, because I need a dump truck that's ready to be on the road as soon as possible. I can't afford to buy one that needs parts. So let's check this out. The brakes look good, the axle looks good, the airbags are good. The frame's in really good shape, no major rust. He really took care of this. Now, he did tell me he didn't drive it in the winter. He only used it during harvest season or to fix up a couple things in the field. I do like what I see, but I can't buy a dump truck just on looks. So I got the key. We're going to take it for a test spin, make sure everything is working good. Just going to put the key in, make sure it's in neutral. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. We'll try again. He did say it wasn't started for a while, so maybe it's going to take a little bit. Okay, there we go. Wow, it sounds really good, but let's take it for a test drive. The clutch seems to be alright, it shifts good. I do like this truck, guys, so let's take it for a good drive and hopefully we can get it. Anyways, I'm just coming back from my test drive, and guys, yeah, I like this truck a lot. Everything about this truck is in perfect shape. Now, there's one more thing I gotta check out. I want to check out the hydraulics, make sure they're not leaking on the cylinder, so we're gonna lift the dump bed and just check that out. Okay, everything looks good from here. It don't seem to be bleeding off. Now, let's check the dump bed. Wow, it's actually in really good shape, so guys, I'm gonna buy this. So before I go up talk to him, I'm gonna put the dump bed down. He has it listed for $38,000, but I'm hoping I can get it for at least $35,000. I think that's a fair price. After going back and forth with him on the price, we settled at $35,000, and that's because the inspection runs out at the end of the month, so hopefully there's nothing too major wrong with this truck. So I need to make an appointment with the garage to get this truck looked at, but until then we can work with it. I'm going to bring it up to the job so the guys can start loading up all the concrete they beat up earlier and piled to the side. And I'm just pulling up to the job now. I can see Big J outside. He got a smile on his face. He's really gonna like this dump truck. It's a bit smaller than what he's used to, but at least we got another dump truck now. I do have to go back over and get my pickup truck, but I need to get this dump truck brought up here so we can get this job moving. I'm gonna hop in the skid steer and load it up, and I just realized I parked too far up. I'm used to the bigger dump truck. This one here is really short, so we're just gonna have to make do and try to get this loaded up. We got one of our problems taken care of with this purchase, but we still got another. I still can't find an employee to drive it and help it with concrete. I do have ads put up, it's just I can't find anybody. And for the last bucket, I'm hoping we're not overweight. I do have to jump in with Big J. I need a ride to get my pickup truck, so we're gonna put the skid steer right here. Guys, you can start forming up, okay? We'll be back probably in 40 minutes. Come on, Big J, put it in gear and let's go. Easy, now you're grinding the gears. Aw man, what are you doing? Well, Big J just dropped me off, and hopefully he learns how to drive, because for some reason he's grinding every gear, and if he keeps that up, the transmission's gonna be gone. Anyway, he's running to a quarry after he drops off the concrete to get a load of gravel. We need about 6 tons to do the grading of this job, but before I run up, I need a coffee. This day is gonna be long. Yes, they had house blend, so I'm gonna jump in the truck. I didn't get a call from anyone, so I'm assuming the job's going okay. I'm hoping by the time I get up there, Jay's there. That way we can get the grading done. I'm gonna leave the guys to do this job themselves because I got a lot of stuff I need to do. There's one more thing I want to buy. Where can I park that would be out of the way? I think over here might be the best option. Big J is not here yet, but the guys got most of the forms done. There's about one more form they gotta do. I'm gonna make sure the pitch is good, so I got a little bit of time before Big J gets here, so let's get started. I'm just gonna hammer in this last pin. Okay, there we go. This one was a bit tricky. There's not much pitch we could do to get to the road, so it's bare minimum. You gotta be kidding me, Big J, you just took out the form. Oh, it's too late now, just stay where you are. Oh, it's always something, guys. I'm trying to keep cool. Okay, let's try to get this grading done. We do have to fix up a form now because Big J, he miscalculated and took the form out with the gravel. But at least it's an easy fix and concrete's going to be a bit later today, so I'm not too concerned. But I just hate doing stuff twice. The base for this driveway is really good. The ground's not too wet and spongy, so we're going to put about 4 inches of gravel, and that should be more than enough for this driveway. What are you guys doing? Get off your phones and start raking. There's a high spot in the middle. I know concrete's not till later, but you still gotta do your job. Come on, guys. And just like that, we got the grading done. It took me about 15 minutes to do, so right now I'm gonna load everything up on the trailer. There we go, I got the skid steer put on the trailer, but Dino mentioned earlier there's not much fuel in this truck, so I'm gonna put $100 in the cup holder. That way when they go for lunch, they can top it up. But I'm going to head out. I got to run back to my house and I'm going to have lunch up there. I do have concrete ordered for 1 o'clock, so the guys should be back way before then. I'm not going to be here to help them pour it, but after seeing the last job they did without me, I'm sure they can handle it. Oh, that food is so good, guys. I am stuffed. The wife really knows how to cook. But before we leave, we got to take the garbage out. How much garbage did we make? So there was a slight change in plans, so the guys decided not to go for lunch right away. They're going to pour the concrete instead, so we got the concrete come at 12 instead of 1. So before I head out to the next location I'm going to check on them, just drive by. I don't want to stop because they might ask me for help. Oh, it looks like the concrete truck just got here and they sent one of their best drivers, so the guys should be okay. Anyways, I've been driving for about 15 minutes now and we're almost to the property, guys. So I was on Marketplace last night and I seen this car and I really wanted a car like this for a while. It's just I couldn't afford one or find one in my price range, but we've been doing pretty good this year, so guys, check it out. It's a 2014 Ford Mustang. It got a lot of options and it got low miles. So before we go any further, let's get the keys. Guys, check this out. He said it's pushing about 600 horsepower, which is crazy. I can't wait to try it out. And here we go, let's start this up. Oh guys, just listen to this thing purr. Wow, what a sound. Anyway, let's go for a test drive, and I'm not gonna go too fast, guys. Oh my, this thing is so fast. What's the speed limit here? 50? Yeah, I better slow down. I can't stop smiling, guys. That was the best car ride I had in a while, and we got it for a steal of a price, guys. I paid $25,000 for this car. I'm just hoping the wife don't get too mad. I didn't really tell her I was buying that car, but I think she'll be happy after she goes for a ride. Anyways, it's been a few hours since the guys poured this driveway, so I'm going to check it out and see if it's ready for sealer. Yeah, I like to see that, guys. Check out this driveway. The guys killed it again. What a good job. I'm just going to touch it. Yeah, that's definitely ready. I'm going to grab my can and we're going to get this done. Then we're going to collect the money. Ooh, that's not good. We got half a can of sealer. I got no more with me, so I'm hoping that's enough to do this driveway. I just can't get over how good of a job the guys did. The last 2 jobs, they really killed it. I don't know what's happening. I guess they're starting to feel bad for that job they messed up last time, and they're trying to get better, which they are. And I'm happy about that because now I can leave them on jobs and not have to worry so much because I'm going to be super busy the next week or so. I have a lot of work to do at the shop for the pond and the next building we're going to be building. So I'm going to make sure I get all that stuff done within the next week or so. And now that I can trust the guys on these jobs, I'm not so stressed. Wow, how lucky was that? We just had enough sealer to finish this driveway. But it's time for my favorite part. Let's collect the money. I made $20,000 off this driveway. I got the guys to put something around it so no one parks on it, so that should be good. I don't like how they got this loaded up. This trailer's just too small for what we have, but at least we got the dump truck now, so we can take our other trailer which can fit everything, and that way we can do these jobs a lot easier. Alright, so it's been a few hours. I'm just back at the office. I finished up some paperwork for payroll, so everybody should be pretty happy. I gave them a bonus because they've been doing pretty good the last couple of days, so they got an extra $200 coming on this check. And I told them they can go home early and still get paid for the rest of the day. But I was talking to the contractor doing the pond. They want us to move all this stuff right here, and they want me to get rid of the wall in between the pond and the building. So we're going to do that. We still got a bit of daylight, and I should be able to do all this work by myself. The only bad part is we can't park any of the equipment in the parking area until they get all their work done. So everything got to go behind the building for now. It's going to be congested, but that's just the way it is until we can get that work done. I'm just going to put this over here for now, just out of the way. We don't really use a wheelbarrow too often, but it's good to have. Well, I've been doing this for about 40 minutes now. I got almost everything brought over. I just need a skid steer so I can go move the mowing attachment. And then we got everything moved that we can move. There is one problem, our dump truck's not working right now, so it's gonna have to stay where it is. I'm just hoping it's not in their way for the water and sewer tie-in. And if it is in the way, there's only one way to move it. We're gonna have to use their excavator and a cable and hopefully drag it. Because the parts needed to get the truck up and running, they're going to be here in a week and they can't wait that long. And finally I got everything moved, so I hooked the buster attachment up. We're going to go over and see if we can bust that wall. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty easy, it shouldn't be reinforced and it's pretty old. Well, here goes nothing, the moment of truth. Can we bust it without a problem? Wow, this is pretty easy. So I've been doing this for about 2 hours now and we're on the last part of the wall, and after that we're gonna bring the dump truck over and just clean it up. That's if we still got enough daylight to do it, and we got that done. The corner took a really long time to do, I don't know why, but we're gonna go over, grab the bucket and the dump truck, get it filled up. But I'm gonna go over, take the buster out, put the bucket on and get the dump truck filled up. Now it's pretty late, so the quarry is closed, so I won't be able to dump it. So tomorrow morning before we get Big J to the job, we're gonna get him to go to the quarry and dump it off. Whew, that was a lot of work, but we got it done. Here goes the last bucket, and I don't think it's overweight. We shouldn't have a problem. I'm glad it all fit in because this dump truck is a bit smaller. So the last thing I gotta do before I go home, I gotta bring the skid steer over in the dump truck. That way it's not in the way, because where our shop is a commercial area. There's no residential properties, so they can start earlier, and they're gonna probably start 5 a.m. and we're not gonna be in till 6:30. So I wanna make sure everything is out of the way for them when they come in. But this is gonna be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the concrete series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.